Hello, this is Double R Dub with Double R Dub Gaming, and this is a how-to tutorial on how to properly level up your gear in Marvel's Avengers. Right, so let's get to it. So basically, have some different gear here. Um, my gear power is at 146, and I recently got my Black Panther up to level 50, so I'm in the champion part of leveling now. So when it comes to the gear, so a couple of things that you want to be sure that you take a look at is one, what type of build you're trying to actually accomplish, and two, the the, the stats of those, the perks of those of the gear. So for me, um, right now, I I'm going to try to focus on, now that I'm at a good level and I'm getting mostly legendary gear. Now I'm going to start kind of tailoring uh, my actual loadout to, for me, I want melee and valor. So, for instance, this particular gear will have a higher melee count, but it has a lower, uh, my valor will drop. So valor is, of course, if you go to the stats right here, valor is the heroic effectiveness of your heroic attacks. So basically, what that means is you'll be able to I'll be able to cause a lot more damage with my heroic attacks uh, due to the high valor count of 3440. Now for melee, melee isn't that high, but again, I can start to kind of figure that out in terms of how I want to manage my gear. And then what I'm also going to try to focus is, as you can see, you have with the perks, like with this particular one, once you unlock it, you have, let's see. So with that one, you'll have Kapinga daggers dealing cryo damage, and then the next perk will give you increased damage from heavy combo finishers. So since my character is Black Panther, I really want to try and focus on, for me, I really want to try to focus on perks that have vibranium damage or sonic damage. So that's for me, for my build. That's what I'm going to start working on. So melee, valor, and then the perks having vibranium and or sonic damage. Let's see if I can find some that actually has that. Most of these are going to be particle. Let's try with this one. Let's see. I think this one should have some. Maybe not. So if you don't have the type of but see, now this one does have a really good thing on King's Mercy. So if I do, if I want to, I can upgrade this to 140 and kind of replace it with what I currently have. And what that'll do is that may actually work better for my Black Panther build. Now, another thing to take into account, um, so if you want to be able to get the higher level gear, you'll have to do, of course, certain missions. Um, I believe right now to get exotics, you have to do I believe it's one of I think the family reunion mission or something like that. But if you're of a lower level, what you can do is, let's say if you have a lower level gear, you can power yours up like so, like this. So then that way I can take a little bit less valor, a little bit less melee, but it will improve my range, and this would be great for the King's Mercy power where you throw the spear with the various effects. So for me, I'm going to keep that one uh, just in case I get a, once they actually have the ability to have different loadouts, because that should be coming. Because I mean, why else wouldn't they? So again, if you have a lower tier gear, be sure that you power up and then equip it, because then in game you'll be able to get the higher power gear that'll be able to help you max out your character. So for me, uh, I'm at level 146. So my main gear is 140, but if you can see right over here, my artifacts are not fully leveled up, or not at a high level as of yet, at a full level. So this is at 139. If I was able to get this one at 140, as well as fully level up my exotic Tactagon, then I should be able to start getting uh, that will also power up I should be fully powered up at 150, and then I can also start working on exotics as well, um, because I believe those missions have you have to be at a pretty high power to actually do those missions. So that's just a brief tutorial. Again, if you have any questions or anything else about Marvel Avengers, just leave a comment in the video. I'll be doing more tutorials like this. Hopefully in the next update, they finally fully activate the loadout option, because I really want to be able to kind of play around with the different types of gear and have, a ranged loadout and a melee uh, loadout, that type of thing. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, please like the video, comment, subscribe, and hit that little bell to be notified of notifications. Other than that, this is Double R Dub with Double R Dub Gaming, saying always, always, always go for the dub. Thank you and peace.